You know JoJo Fletcher and Jordan Rodgers from season 12 of The Bachelorette, where they met and fell in love. And now they're hosting a new show called Battle of the Fittest Couples. Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
By the way, you just said met and fell in love. She goes, well,
Just kidding.
wait a minute.
It seemed like love to me.
No, I like to tease him because he thinks he had it in the bag from day one.
I did.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the viewers did too, to be honest.
you.
I did when I was
it was
watching
over.
it.
Night one, it was over.
Oh, man.
I kind of agree. Okay, so your new show has been described as The Bachelor meets American Ninja Warrior. Can you please explain to me what exactly that means?
I would throw a little Jersey Shore in there as well. I mean, you got 12 couples all living in a mansion. There's
They
a
like
little
to
bit
party.
of booze.
I like to party, but we have, 12 couples that are competing in these challenges, living under one roof, competing for $100,000. And there's just a lot of drama. There's relationship aspects, there's physical fitness aspects. There's a lot that goes on. It's just really
We've already had one ambulance in the season. I think we're going to have a few more just to tease down the road. But I think the great thing is we have bodybuilders, we have CrossFitters, we have track athletes, we have fitness models. Like the diversity of the fitness group that's competing is pretty cool because you think, oh, this guy's for sure going to win. And then the challenge doesn't necessarily play towards
We have yogis,
big biceps.
Which I think a lot of people, were shocked because when they think of fitness, they a lot of times think of just strength. But we have yogis in there. And
Yoga people are strong.
And they're a dark horse.
They're a dark horse, and their mental strength is, it comes into play.
No,
That's true.
Yeah.
I wonder if there will be more ambulances in an average season of The Bachelor / Bachelorette or this show. Because I feel like there's at least one ambulance a season.
The most dramatic season of
Did
Battle of
you
the
get hurt?
Fittest Couples.
You didn't have an ambulance, did you?
No, nothing.
You just needed like 80 boxes of tissues.
Just because I just cried all the time. Yeah.
Do you think you guys could do this show? Are you guys ever thinking about going on the show?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
No, we're not. We would like to just be the hosts
Yeah,
of
we'll
the
continue.
show.
But if we jumped in there, we'd crush it.
We were watching some of the challenges, and we're very competitive, like just
Slightly.
by nature. And internally, we're like, what are they doing? Why are they not? Get more physical.
See Coach here getting into it. Yeah.
And then I looked at myself, I was like, what? I'm a professional.
Check
I need
myself.
so it was really funny. But I think we would do good.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever get involved in the drama of the show? Because harkening back to The Bachelor, I feel like Chris kind of like slides in a little bit and kind of gets involved in the drama. Or did you guys just stay out and be very...
I think our favorite part was sitting in the production, which was the entire garage of this mansion and watching like behind the scenes. We didn't get to do that on The Bachelor Bachelorette. We were getting watched and maybe getting played at times. I think there was one challenge that has a lot of strategy in it. Remember the water dumping challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of strategy and kind of alliances that are into play, and I got fired up. I'm like, no, you guys are doing this all wrong. Like, this is what you should be doing. So a couple times we insert ourselves in the drama, but most of the time we just let it play out.
Yes.
I mean, you got it. Okay, so you two recently got re-engaged with a new ring. So exciting.
Yeah.
Not NON-NEILLANE, I heard.
No.
Not Neil. I loved my old ring, though. The thing is, we had always talked about, like, he knew the style that I liked, and so for the Neil ring, it was an oval. He got it was perfect. But we always talked about how we could maybe, like, reset it, or I wanted a more comfortable band. But then he, on his own, decided to do this whole thing, and I literally had no clue.
Why did you decide it was important to do that?
It was just something that I always thought about doing in the back of my mind, not to take away from our first engagement at all, because that was real. It was amazing. That first ring means a ton to us, but I really wanted to do something with no producers, no cameras, not on a beach in 120-degree weather, which has got to break up with someone else first. So I kind of wanted something that was just us, and so I also wanted to buy my own ring.
You know what? I'm kind of glad. I never thought he would do it, but he now knows what it feels like to have to plan.
It was a nightmare.
Proposal. So many things apparently almost fell apart.
It's weird when you don't have a producer going, okay, you're going to walk here at this time.
I feel like
the lights are
I'm
going to be
never
perfect.
a
And the sunset's going to be just right here.
We'll have it filmed. We'll have photographers. No, none of it.
Yeah.
We had a shaky iPhone camera from the girl that was just watching, and it was perfect. I loved it.
I love that. I think it's so cool that you guys did that, and now you are really thick into the wedding planning, right? Can you give us any details?
Oh, you turned to me.
Because there's a reason.
I got my first deadline ultimatum yesterday. We were driving to a press event, and she's like, guest list needs to be done in 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay. And then 5 minutes later, she's like, you know what, 1 week. So
the guest list is always really
by the
hard.
time we're done here,
And
I'm going to have
very
5
important.
hours to finish my guest list.
But I have my guest list. Once I get Jordan's, we have a venue, we have a date. But it really requires knowing how many people are going to attend to book everything else. So we're just waiting on Jordan.
She way undershot the guest list. She's
I
like,
did.
oh, maybe we'll have 150. I'm like,
Yeah.
That always happens, though. That always happens. Okay, I know that Pilot P is, I think, right now in his season of The Bachelor filming. Do you have any advice for him?
Gosh, someone asked me this yesterday. What advice? You know, everyone's experience is always very unique to them. But I think, you know, if I were to be able to tell myself something looking back, it was, you know, I was so caught up, I think, in the emotions and the confusions and the roller coaster of what it was. I feel like I suffer amnesia from my season because I can't remember some of the most amazing moments.
oh, great.
I really do. It's like, it's sad. So I feel like just really stay in the moment, enjoy this time. It's going to be the coolest, greatest experience you ever do. And just really trust yourself and try not to like hear outside noise when it comes to choosing somebody. Because I know that gets hard. You're around a bunch of producers and people. And so I would just say trust yourself and try to picture that person in your daily life outside of the show. Because it's totally different.
Yeah,
What that is.
Slightly.
That makes
Yeah.
that makes total sense. Okay, I have to have you guys weigh in on some Bachelor Nation drama.
Oh,
I personally was really rooting for Big Mike. What do you guys think? Were you rooting for Big Mike to be the Bachelor?
We love
Yes.
Mike. We love Mike. We thought it was going to happen
I
too.
thought it was him. I thought he had it in the bag.
We liked him a lot. We like him a lot on past tense. But yeah, you never know who they're going to choose. They're very kind of sneaky about it.
Yeah.
I feel like on my season, people thought it was Kayla. No one knew. And then so you never know, but he was definitely a fan favorite.
Also, though, maybe it's like a lesson. You start to dip your toes into the dating celebrity pond, and then maybe it's like, maybe you don't need the Bachelor or Bachelorette. So we saw a couple of contestants have some success in that. So
That's true.
Maybe lessons moving forward. I
Demi
don't know.
Lovato. I don't know.
that's
Gigi
the whole
Hadid or the
thing.
Bachelorette. I don't know.
Okay, so you guys are now, I feel like you kind of graduated from contestant to host. So did you get any advice from Chris on your hosting abilities? Because he, I feel
No.
like, is the supreme host
He really
of
is.
television.
He's really the greatest host of all time. I watch him. I'm like, he is so good at his job. No, we should have actually. We got the call about Fittest Couples kind of right before it started.
Literally right before.
So
we had no time to
we had
think.
no time to think. We like packed your bags. We moved to Georgia where we were filming it. No, we should have, and maybe I need to for moving forward. But he's incredible.
Yeah, that's true. Well, JoJo, Jordan, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you.
Congratulations on
Thank you.
everything. We cannot wait to see your wedding plans on Instagram. At least I can't. You can catch Battle of the Fittest Couples on the Paramount Network Tuesdays at 11:10 Central, and more AM to DM is up next.